Charlie felt that they were not good at coming, so he immediately concealed his breath and observed it secretly, and saw that these people climbed over the wall at an extremely fast speed, and then rushed toward Nanako from multiple directions. Although Nanako was seriously injured but still hadn't healed, she was still a martial arts master after all, and she had a very high acumen. She had already noticed these 6 people before they got close. At this moment, Nanako wanted to shout and call the housekeeper and housekeeper from other courtyards to help, but when she was about to ask for help, she suddenly gave up this idea. Because, she has seen from the figures of these 6 people that these people are all ninjas without exception. Although there are ninjas in her family, they are all in Tokyo, not in Kyoto. The strength of the ninja is very strong, and the actual combat ability is stronger. Even before he is injured, he can't beat an ordinary ninja, let alone there are 6. And it seems that they have at least the strength of a mid-level ninja. Almost at this moment, Nanako understood that to gather all the people in this mansion, it was probably not the opponent of these 6. In this case, why bother calling for help and letting others die for her? After all, this group of people came for her at first sight. So, just when these 6 people were almost rushing to Nanako, she spoke neither humble nor strong. "You seniors, if you have come to kill me, then I can cooperate, but please also let the rest of the people in the house be spared. Most of the human lives are not children of the Ito family, but only servants working in the family." The leader sneered, "I have long heard that the eldest daughter of the Ito family is extraordinary. When I see you today, indeed you are extraordinary." After that, he drew out his sword and said coldly, "It's true that we are here to take your life to make your father pay for it. He secretly killed 4 members of my Tenglin family and Takahashi's eldest master. I can only take your life to make your father pay a little interest first." Charlie was startled when he heard this. What? Aki is dead? It seems that after he left Tokyo, Tokyo is not at all peaceful. At this time, Nanako, who was surrounded by 6 people in the courtyard, blurted out, "Impossible. My father is definitely not such a person. This matter must be another misunderstanding." Misunderstanding? The man gritted his teeth and cursed. He froze the 4 masters of the Tenglin family into human-shaped popsicles and burned the young master of the Takahashi family into coke. "Tell me this is a misunderstanding?" Nanako said unswervingly, "I know my father. Although he is not a good person, he has at least a bottom line. Even if he is an enemy, he is upright and will never do things that would hurt people with secret arrows." The man sneered and said, "Knowing others, knowing the face and not knowing the heart, you may not really understand Takehiko. But you can take a step first, and after he gets on the road, you can ask him if he has done anything." After that, he immediately said to the person next to him, "Take out the mobile phone video. I will send the video of the beheading to Mr. Takahashi." "Okay." The leader took out an extremely sharp ninja sword from his waist, flashed a cold light, and said to Nanako, "Miss Ito, time to die." Nanako nodded silently, and then closed her eyes confessing her fate, muttering to herself in grief, "Master, see you in the next life." The leader sighed slightly, "Miss Ito, I will make you die happy, and I hope you will not be born in a rich family in the next life." Having said that, he raised his ninja sword high, all his strength gathered in his arms, ready to chop Nanako's neck at any time. Nanako was also heartbroken at this time. Her beautiful eyes were tightly closed, waiting for the moment when fate finally arrived. At the moment when the head of the man raised to make the sword fall, a blade of hanmang came to him quickly through the air at an extremely fast speed. With a scream, a poisonous shuriken has been shot from the center of his eyebrows. And this person who was about to behead Nanako died suddenly at this moment. Charlie finally made a move. In fact, just as the man raised the ninja sword, the other 5 people took 2 steps back. This is because they don't want the blood to splash on them when it is sprayed out. However, their eyes have been staring at Nanako, waiting for the blood to come. And Nanako herself is also ready to meet death. However, the picture stopped abruptly at this moment. The ninja sword held high, has been hovering in the air, and other people don't know why he has been so late. When they looked over, they realized that the executioner wielding a sword was already dead. Only a few centimeters in length was left on the center of his forehead. The wound was too close to the sword body, so only a small amount of blood penetrated from the wound and dripped on the white and thick snow. A bright red fainted instantly. Just when these people were dumbfounded and didn't know what happened, they found that the sword in the hand that pierced this person's eyebrows was surprisingly familiar. The person who took the phone to shoot the video shouted in horror, "Ah! This is Qingtian's shuriken. This is indeed Tenglin Qingtian's shuriken." After Charlie killed him, he kept all his shurikens, and it just came in handy at this time. The remaining 5 people were suddenly shocked. The tragic death of Tenglin Zhengjia and Tenglin Qingtian has left them with lingering fears. Now, Tenglin Qingtian's shuriken killed another member of their family. It can be seen that the crisis is in sight. The person who took the video with his mobile phone threw away the phone and blurted out to the other 4 people, "Arrange an array. Arrange an array." The other 4 people recovered for a while, and took out ninja knives one after another. The 5 people formed a small circle back to back, and each one was guarded in different directions. This is the most commonly used pawn formation when ninjas are defending.